Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. Right, little job for today. See where I am, just an update. The main pond, a couple of weeks ago, well, a week or so ago, I think I might have said before, I don't know, I've been a little bit of blanket weed coming in the pond, but I didn't treat it. I'd actually run out of treatment. And I thought with the cold weather, I thought it was going to die off. And obviously with things the way they are, I didn't really want to be spending money when I didn't need to. But unfortunately it's got quite bad. At one point I seen one of the goldfish was actually got caught in it a little bit, but he managed to get free before I could help him. So I thought, I've got to bite the bullet and I've got to get some treatment to sort it out. And while waiting for the treatment to arrive, come out this morning and I noticed my main pump was hardly got any flow through it at all. And I mean hardly. It was a trickle. It's like, yeah, just like a drip really. The pump was working, so no errors or something on there, but there's no water coming through. So what I decided to do, I thought, okay, it's obviously some blanket weeds got caught in there, so I've got to get that apart. So I'm going to spin you around and I'll show you what my blanket weed is at the moment. I've pulled some of the bigger stuff out, but it's in place, it's like 18 inches, 2 foot long in places now. Just in the last 3 or 4 days, it just suddenly really did bloom up. Don't know why. I think we did have a nice day. Whether it was that, I don't know. So that should be the treatment for that. Will hopefully be here today anyway. But I'll sort this pump out. So yeah, let me spin you around and I'll show the blanket weed. Okay guys, so you can actually see. Let's take you over the other side. And you see it down there, all the way around the pond. It's unfortunately not the best of light to see it in. So we can get over this side. I might see a bit better, I don't know. Unfortunately it's a very glary day today. I'm spinning the thing round. That's showing up on camera, but it's quite long there. It's actually out to about there at the moment. So there's a good 18 inches long in there. It's not so bad on this side here. I think that's got a bit of protection from the sun, but this round here, again you can't really see that glare on it, can you? It's not showing up the best, but it's getting quite long. I have pulled some of the bigger stuff off, like I say. So I've got to get my pump apart now and hopefully sort the blockage out. I've opened the back up there already. I've just turned the main valve off, because if I undo the pipe on the pump, I'm going to start draining the pond. So I've turned my main 4-inch valve off there. So I've now got to go in to there and sort that out. So let's get in there. Okay guys, so well, you can see it down there, that's the one I took off. I was going to set the whole thing out and take it apart, but I took that one off. Obviously flooded the filter house with what was in the pipe. And somewhere down there is my O-ring I've got to find. But I actually found that's what was stuck around the impeller. That's the blanket weed stuck around the impeller. Quite a lot of blanket weed there, as you can see. So that's what was blocking the pipe. In fact, the actual port of the intake on the pump was virtually blocked with that one, with the big one, and that one was in front of it. So yeah, that's not good. Hoping this stuff will come here today, my blanket weed treatment, so I can get that in and start killing it off. Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't need it. It's another 40 quid I could have without spending, or wherever it was. So yeah, that's a lot of blanket weed around the impeller. So I've now got to get down on that wet floor and find my O-ring and put it back together and see if we can get it up and running. But I've got to clean these filters anyway today, so right, let me get down there. It's down there somewhere, no idea where it's gone. as I took the pipe off, it just gushed out and the O-ring came with it. So it's washed it down the back somewhere, which is bloody awkward to get through. Down the back of there. So let me get down there and have a look. Okay guys, so that's back together and up and running. I really can't believe how much came out of that. Because it's been sat, we've pumped some rubbish through, so before I let it go back to the pond, I'm going to give that a clean. So that's boiling at the moment. I need to do my upflow as well. That'll get cleaned and hopefully sometime soon our treatment's going to come so I can kill that off. But this is going to be in the pond for ages now. I have to give these filters a good clean on a regular basis, and I need to get onto my winter prep as well now. The problem is, you probably can't see just over there, because the blanket weed's actually on the bottom as well. It's catching the poo in there as well, the fish poo, and all the waste is getting caught in it, so that's not good for the pond. So yeah, in fact there's bits floating around as well. Right in the middle, some bits floating around, so I'll have to check the skimmer as well, because that's going to get blocked. Yeah, but apart from that, they're all doing well. Henrietta has somehow, don't know how she's done it, she's caught the top of her head. So I put some Vercon in yesterday, I think. I'm going to see Henrietta's head if she'll come up. Not until I get some food in there, maybe. Oh, she's coming round. See it just there, look, on the top of her head. Don't know how she's done it. I don't think it's on that because that's rubber. So yeah, I'm not sure how she's done that. So I'll put some Vercon in and I'll keep my eye on that. So like I say, I've got my winter prep to do, which is I'll have the bottom drain to flush out, especially once all these blanket weeds sorted. So that won't be for a couple of weeks yet, I wouldn't have thought, before I can do that. So maybe 3 weeks, something like that, before this blanket weed's all sorted out and gone, hopefully. Then I can sort my bottom drain out, and then it's getting close then to the dreaded covers. The worst time of the year will be the covers on the pond. Right, let me do these filters. I'll get that put all that back together. Yeah, I'll do these filters and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, so I ran it up, cleaned the pump, the pod, and tried it again, and went round to the bunker, and it come back and it stopped again. And this is what I found in it this time. Must have been in the pipe. Look at the size of that thing. So that was still in the pipe, and that little bit as well. So I've got to keep my eye on this. I think it could do it again. And wait a second. And as if by magic, this turned up as well. My cloverleaf blanket answer. So I'm going to get that in. I'm concerned it's going to stop again. I mean, that must have been just in the pipe work, in the 1.5 inch pipe, I'm assuming. So I definitely need to get it in before it does it again and damages the pump, because I don't want that to happen. I can't afford to buy a new pump for this. So yeah. Bloody nightmare. Well, it's running at the moment, so I'm going to keep my eye on that, and I'm going to get this blanket treatment in. Just turn the flow down. I got that up a bit high, turn that down a bit. Yeah, that wasn't good. Twice I've had to do that, but never mind. Right, as you can see, I lost quite a bit down on the water now, a couple of inches down. So I'm going to top the water back up, and I've got my bucket ready. I'm going to stick some of this blanket answer in. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. Never mind, onwards and upwards. Okay, so that's in, and that's the fish lost for a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, it's great stuff, this blanket weed treatment, but it is quite expensive and you do have to use a lot of it. I've used about half of that tub to do this size pond, maybe just under half, so hopefully this will knock it back pretty quick and it doesn't block up that pump again. It breaks it down so we can go through the pump and actually into the filter. But yeah, great stuff, expensive for what it is. I mean, it does the great job, must admit. But yeah, you use a lot of it, but it's good stuff. Okay, let's go into the bunker. I've got my other hands full of stuff. So hang on, let's put that down. I've done a clean round here as well. Move that in here. Close the door. That's fine now. Right. Yeah, so just done a clean around here as well while that was filling back up and bubbling around there. In here, everything's looking really good. Everything's looking really good. Fish are really healthy. I'll spin you around and show you the fish again. Said before, some of these are for sale. And I do apologise again. I just haven't had a chance. I've got a couple of videos to do. Somebody was interested in the shower, and I can't remember what other one. So I do apologise. I will get a video to you, hopefully before you even see this video. So if I do apologise. It's so late. What else was that? Something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to do try and get my start the cactila review. But again, I just haven't had a chance, and obviously now with blanket weed, that's going to put me behind a little bit. So that one is coming, so look out for that one when it comes out, the review on that. Yeah, I think that's it for today. See what the weather's like tomorrow. I'll have a look at that pond's clearing up a little bit, and hopefully no more issues with the pump. So I'll just hopefully maybe see you tomorrow. Okay guys, as you can see, it's dark. It is now 11:40 on the evening. Just trying to relax a little bit, and suddenly an alarm go off, which was my leak sensor alarm, and it's in the bunker. So I come out to the bunker and I noticed the floor is soaking wet. I thought, oh God, no, now what? After today with the main pond. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. So I'm here now. I think I found out what the problem is. So if you can see, I'll show you. With my torch. Right, I'm gonna have to lie down on the floor, which is wet in places. So I'll spin you around, and hopefully we can see what the issue is. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can get on the floor. Ooh. It's going to be funny in the wet. You can actually see here, I'll get the torch down here, this rubber boot here, you can see on the floor, there's part of the jubal clip on the floor. So that's what the issue is. The jubal clip has gone and it's blown the boot off, and you can probably see all the water coming out down there. You can actually see it, I don't know. So I'm going to get that off, which is going to, don't know where the water's coming from with that one. So I'm going to flood the rest of the floor, and I've got to try and replace that jubal clip. So that's going to be fun in the wet. So let me get this done. Okay guys, so I don't know how much of that you could actually see in the dark, but a fairly easy fix. Managed to get to it. I'm glad I found out where it was, and that's the jubal clip that broke. So yeah, doesn't look that bad. Tiny bit of rust on there because I do use salt in the system. So I'm assuming from various things and splashing around, and it was just where it actually goes in on the clip itself, but in that part, from obviously right. This was a big jubal clip on there, obviously. and it was right on the end of there. It's the weak point on it. Obviously it's got them slots in it. It was on a weak point on there, and it just gave out. So what I will do, not tonight, it's up and running now and it's not leaking, but tomorrow I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and check any other boots, and check for any signs of rust. But I've got to say, I'm so grateful I had that leak sensor in here, that X-Sense leak sensor. That could have been going all night, and basically that could have drained the system out and I could have lost all the fish in here. So I'm really thankful I got that. That really saved me a lot of hassle and a lot of fish and a lot of money. So I'm so grateful I got that X-Sense sensor in here. An absolute godsend. I would have been absolutely gutted if I hadn't got that. I don't know how much it would have drained the system down by. I don't think it would have drained all the water out the way it's set, because I'm gravity fed in here, but I would have lost a lot of water, and the pump would have stopped because it would have got to the point where it wasn't feeding the pump. So there'd have been no flow on there, and I potentially could have lost fish through that, not having to run it and creating oxygen movements and stuff. Yes, I got the air pump going, so that was I hope it's still going. Yes, it is. So that would have put some in there anyway, oxygen and whatever in there. But yeah, that was a lucky escape. So if anybody has got rubber boots on any major parts of their system, please check your Juba clips, especially if you've got salt in the system. So that's a job for me tomorrow now. I'm going to go around and I'm going to be checking all these, I think, to make sure they're all okay. I don't know if I've got enough to replace them, and that's going to be a bloody pain to replace them anyway, because some are awkward to get to, but I'm going to check them anyway, try and get out checking as much as I can. Yeah, that was unfortunate, that one. So if you have got rubber boots, please check any Juba clips you've got on there. So yeah, I shall see you tomorrow now. Thankfully, disaster averted. Okay guys, it's the following day after that disaster last night. What I have done today, I've had a check of all the other Juba clips and all the other any other connections I've got. They all seem okay, but I'm going to keep my eye on them. Some of them are really awkward to get to, I must admit, because the space in it is a little tight. But yeah, hopefully no more disasters. But I've got to say, I'm so grateful I had that X-Sense leak sensor. I'll just show you what it is. All it was is this little thing here, this little leak sensor. That saved me so much more issues yesterday. I'm absolutely thrilled to be there working, and I've got them. They've saved me a couple of times, to be honest. There's obviously with this one in here, and I had an issue on the main bunker, on the main pond, when that pump sprung a leak as well. That saved me a bit of a disaster on that one as well. I will get Grant to put a link to these in the description down below. There might already be one in there. Absolutely fantastic products. Absolutely can't rate them high enough. I'm absolutely over the moon with them. I've also got, I don't know if you can see these here, I also got these ones as well. These are the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. I've got 3 of these and they're all linked together, so if one goes off, they all go off. The reason I had it in here, because I've obviously got my diesel heater in here, so if there's any issues with that, with the smoke or carbon monoxide getting in here, this thing here is going to let me know about it. And again, a link in the description down below to those. Absolutely fantastic pieces of equipment. Really happy with them. So yeah, major disaster averted like last night. A bit of a shock when that went off at 11:30 or something last night. It was, what the hell was that alarm going off? But yeah, they saved my bacon last night with that, and saved the fish's bacon. Like I say, I don't know how much water actually would have come out. I'm trying to think which one it is. But anyway, that saved me a nightmare. Main pond, the blanket weed treatment's in there. It's starting to clear up a little bit, so hopefully that's going to die up okay, and no more issues with the pump on that one and get blocking the pump up. If it does, because it's dying off, it's just going to break up and go through. I'm not causing the issues, but I'm going to keep my eye on that, and as it starts to die off, lots of cleaning on the filters because there's a lot of blanket weed in there. What I did say yesterday is that I was going to show you some of the fish in the main in the bunker, so I will spin you around now and I will have a quick look at these. Okay, and as always, here they are camera shy, all down the back, but looking really good. I did notice there's a couple of the showers, got two, I think I've 4 showers in here, and a couple of those have really put some size on, really have. They're in the corner over there at the moment. Unfortunately not going to come out. I don't know if you can really see them down in that corner, next to the Kiyazuri there. Really put some decent size on, and one of them's looking really, really nice. I'm really pleased with one of them, the looking of it, which I think that one there's my favourite. You just see him down there. There he is. That one just going across there is my favourite out of them. And the Akamatsuba's put some size on as well. Not the Akamatsuba, sorry, the Asagi, which is just there in the middle, next to the Shiro. He's put some size on. And the Shiro again, they're looking fantastic. Most of these are available still. The Kiyazuri is not, and the Goshki are not available, but I think all the others are, if I remember rightly. What else is in here? I think there's a couple of small Sanki in here. There's a Hiatsuris, two Hiatsuris, 2 Kohakus, a 2-step and a 3-step. The 3-step's beautiful. Well, the 2-step's nice, which is down there as well, that's really nice. But the 3-step is my favourite. What else we got? There's a Harawaki in there. There's a Parachina, a little one in the corner. You can't really see, it's got very dark. Not the brightest today, to be honest. I have got to bowl some of these up for people, so somebody asked about the showers. So yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 showers, a couple of Sankis, there's 4 Shiro Zuris, 2 Kohakus, 2 Hiatsuris. What else we got? These, a Parachina, a couple of small Tanchos, what was a Tancho Sanki and a Tancho Kohaku. I think that might be, that was obviously the Asagi and the Harawaki. So yeah, that's what we've got in there at the moment. If anybody is interested and they want some bowling up and send you some pictures, I will do. There's a Shishui in there as well. Something about the little Shishui. Yeah, if anybody's interested, let me know and I'll bowl them up. So contact me via messenger or email. We're at, what temperature are we at the moment? About 18 and a half at the moment, because I'm only putting the heater on the night. Still not 100% sure if I'm closing the bunker down yet, so I'm thinking about it if I can't get myself a job. So these may be moved into the main pond. I'll drop the temperature down and move them into the main pond over winter until they can get it up and running again. So yeah, they've all been very shy at the back. Unfortunately not showing you the best pictures I know. But as I say, if you're interested, please do let me know and I will bowl them up and I can send you some pictures or videos. So yeah. Okay, so as I said, disaster averted. Thank God for the accents in here. Link in the description down below. Contact me if you're interested in any of these in the bunker. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for your notifications. Pop on over to Facebook and Instagram. And as always, stay safe. Jobs are good.